Many people knew that an angel had appeared and testified to his conception. The miracles surrounding his birth stirred all of Judea in expectation. Furthermore, John's ascetic life in the wilderness was so impressive that many people questioned in their hearts whether perhaps he was the Christ. God's purpose behind sending such a great personality as John the Baptist to bear witness to Jesus as the Messiah was to encourage the Jewish people to believe in Jesus. Since God's will was thus to have the Jewish people of that time believe that Jesus was their Messiah, the Jewish people, who were trained to live by God's will, should have believed in him. Had they believed in him as God desired, would they have even entertained the thought of sending him to the cross? Would they have wanted any harm to come to the Messiah whom they had so long and eagerly awaited? However, because they went against God's will and did not believe that Jesus was the Messiah, he was delivered to be crucified. We must understand, therefore, that Jesus did not come to die on the cross. Next, let us examine the words and deeds of Jesus himself to ascertain whether his crucifixion was, in fact, the way to completely accomplish his mission as the Messiah. Jesus' words and deeds were meant to engender belief on the part of the people that he was the Messiah. For example, when the people asked him what they must do to be doing the works of God, Jesus replied, "This is the work of God, that you believe in him whom he has sent." John chapter 629. One day, when he was agonizing over the Pharisees' disbelief, and having no one with whom to share his heart, Jesus looked down sadly over the city of Jerusalem. He wept as he lamented the fate of the Jewish people, whom God had so laboriously and lovingly guided for 2,000 years. Jesus prophesied that the city would be so utterly laid waste that not one stone would be left upon another. He clearly pointed to the ignorance of the people, saying, "You did not know the time of your visitation." On another occasion, Jesus lamented the stubbornness and disbelief of the people of Jerusalem, saying, "O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, killing the prophets and stoning those who are sent to you. How often would I have gathered your children together as a hen gathers her brood under her wings, and you would not." Matt 2337. Jesus reproached the people who refused to believe in him, even though they were familiar with the scriptures which testified to him. "You search the scriptures, because you think that in them you have eternal life. And it is they that bear witness to me. Yet you refuse to come to me that you may have life." John chapters 539-40. "I have come in my Father's name, and yo